I'm heading to Belmont Racetrack, which is located right outside New York City, and widely known as the home of the Belmont Stakes, the third leg of the Triple Crown race. How you doing? I'm Buddy.
Carissa,
Nice to meet you. Mwah. I'm meeting with the sales and marketing managers at Belmont Park. They're gonna tell me what kind of cake they want. I mean, just fantastic.
We call it beautiful Belmont Park for a reason.
It is
right?
really, really fantastic. So what can I do for you guys?
We're actually celebrating 50 years of the legendary Secretariat, Big Red. It's been 50 years, 1973, when he won his Belmont Stakes in 2 minutes, 24 seconds, the fastest Belmont Stakes on record to this day.
Here comes Secretariat to the wire. An unbelievable, an amazing performance.
What a better way for our fans to gear up and get excited for the Belmont Stakes in just a couple of weeks than a cake from you.
Sounds good to me.
Mother's Day is a tradition here at Belmont Park. We've been doing brunch for decades in the garden terrace. We'll have about 300 people.
I'll make you a big cake.
Yes.
Well, we will need that.
I'm excited to make this cake. You know, I mean, Belmont's a historic place. It's Mother's Day. It kind of like hits all the notes. Let's do it.
Awesome.
I just got back from a consultation for a cake. They're doing a huge Mother's Day celebration at Belmont. And they want us to do a cake to celebrate Secretariat. I mean, it's probably the most famous racehorse of all time. I think this is gonna be an easy one to figure out.
That's scary. We're all thinking the same thing.
Let's say it. 1, 2, 3.
A horse. I think we do a horse maybe this high. The challenge is gonna be capturing the horse's face and snout and its muscular physique. It's extremely hard to make these details perfect, especially on a tight deadline. I think we cover the horse in a blanket of modeling chocolate roses.
Not gum paste.
No, because we're gonna have to go with the bend, and the gum paste will crack.
I hate roses. Like, you have to take classes. You have to take legit classes to make sugar roses. I took one a long time ago. It didn't stick.
Anna and Morrow go build a horse structure, right? So give me this.
Uh-oh.
All right, here's the legs. This will be cake here. How's my drawing?
Is that a duck? That looks like a duck.
It's a very ugly horse. That ain't no Triple Crown winner.
We gotta put ears on them, right? It's the ears.
Oh yeah, that merely made it look like a horse.
Oh, that looks good.
So we're making a huge replica of Secretariat after we won the Triple Crown. We're gonna fill the body of the horse with cake, then we're gonna sculpt it and cover it with modeling chocolate. The horse will have a blanket with over 100 hand-molded modeling chocolate roses. Then we're gonna use airbrush edible paint to bring the muscular and facial features to life. All right, structure, you go get the modeling chocolate. We're gonna make a ton of red modeling chocolate flowers. We don't have a lot of time to do this cake. I got a lot of stuff going on this week. I gotta make all the Mother's Day cakes. I got the Secretariat cake. I need my decorating team to be on their A game so we can knock this cake out.
I feel like I'm kind of hitting my stride with this. We have 2 more days.
I'd really like to finish on tomorrow. Oh.
Ambitious timeline. We can try.
Because I got a Lifetime movie to shoot. I can't be in the other room and be here at the same time. So the more that we can get this ahead, the better off we are.
I'm not excited to have to do this in half the amount of time I was expecting. I'll do my best.
Okay. All right, Anna, I'll let you finish up. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go check in my office.
All right.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate it.
He's really been pulled in several different directions on this build, and I'm unfortunately on my own. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. This horse is exhausting.
You look a bit tired.
Really, do I?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed really late last night trying to get this into some kind of shape that everybody would be able to work on it today along with me. And I'm just so bodily dead tired already, and I haven't started. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the day.
What can I help you do?
It doesn't matter. The cake has to go on the horse now so that it can get carved and the whole thing can get covered so that you guys can put the roses on it.
I think you'll be okay.
Well, I'm glad
Hopefully.
you're so positive
Yeah.
about it because I might not last the day. You
No,
guys
no.
might be on your own on this one.
No, don't say that. I think Anna is feeling very out of sorts right now. When you mess with the timeline, it just kind of throws you off mentally. You're not in that creative space anymore, and it's just like being frazzled, you know, and that's not a good place to work from.
I've rolled out a large piece of modeling chocolate to cover the body of the horse. The challenge is the modeling chocolate is still just chocolate, so we have to be really careful applying it and sculpting in the muscles and everything that we don't create places for the buttercream to bleed through.
How are we doing, Anna?
Oh, we're doing all right.
Good. I really want to help her and try to give a nice push to get this horse cake done today. I'm just really trying to smooth out the muscles and, you know, help give it a little definition.
Was it female or male?
You're gonna find out in a little bit.
Once I have all of the chocolate on, the next step is adding Secretariat's trademark white stripe to his face.
Airbrushing brings the horse to life. It's gonna bring depth into color and shadowing so that as you walk around, you'll see different things. Jessica, you make the
Jessica,
pee-pee.
Yes.
you gotta do a wishy on the horse.
You gotta do the pee-pee.
I'm not doing that. I have no knowledge of what that looks like.
Hey, how you doing?
So now we gotta put all the final details on this cake. So we made the Secretariat #2, which we're kind of placing under the flower blanket. Can you get under there more?
Looks good to me.
That's good, Joe, buddy.
If it's a little hidden on one side and it's visible on other,
Yeah.
it just gives it some flow.
That's perfect.
Okay. My team came through with the roses. They look fantastic. As I'm putting the flowers in, they're kind of tipping over, so I really need to go through the plastic and bend it.
See if you can go down and twist it around the back.
Every detail looks incredible. I could take that breath and I could just feel like all the other stuff that I got on my mind, when you step back and look at what you created. That feeling of why I became a cake decorator when I was a kid. That feeling of, wow, look at what I made. Holy cow. And then all the problems come back.
Come on, gather around, everyone. We have a big surprise for you.
The reveal is always like the cherry on top, right? Because you had to dream it up, then you had to build it, then you had to get it there. And it's like, all right, finally, all this hard work, all this effort, and then what do the people think about it?
Thank you all for joining us on Mother's Day today. In honor of the 50th anniversary of Secretariat's historic Belmont Stakes and Triple Crown run, we teamed up with Buddy Valastro to have a special one-of-a-kind cake, and we're gonna bring it on out right now. I think it's Secretariat.
How you doing? Great
Nailed
to see you,
it.
man. Thank you.
I mean, that's why I do this. It's the best when a client loves all the hard work you put into a cake. They were blown away by it. So what can I do for you?
Neil's turning 50, so I'm looking to do some awesome, extravagant cake for his birthday, and I just want to maybe throw some stuff at you.
So why don't we start with the easy things? What would be the first question? I'm gonna help him.
Okay, how many people?
About 200.
Gotta be big.
On its 50th birthday, he's old now. Like, he's an old man.
What filling do you think?
He really loves vanilla, so I would say like vanilla.
Like a funfetti, like, you know, we could do like little
totally.
sprinkles in there, like
Why
vanilla
not? Yeah,
sprinkles.
it's
All right,
birthday.
good.
It would be fun if it
Okay.
sort of lit up in maybe some
Yep.
way. I have a logo, this
Yeah.
50 logo that we designed just for this event. He loves magic, maybe some magic element. I don't know, like a top hat or a rabbit or cards or, you know, because he loves magic.
Like maybe the way there's floating tears or it looks like it's an illusion, you know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? I don't want to make it too hocusy-pocusy, but I want to put some magic elements in it. You're gonna be doing flowers? There's gonna be some
Yeah,
beautiful
there'll be lots of flowers.
So flowers, magic, floating,
Big.
big.
Maybe light up.
50 logo.
lights.
50 logo,
lights.
lights. A big centerpiece for
Yes.
everyone to go, wow, look at that.
When's it gonna happen?
June 15th.
Ooh.
This Saturday?
Prom is on Friday, and my graduation party's on Saturday.
We got his prom, graduation.
Do you think you can do it?
Flowers take a long time to make. It's gonna be tight, but for you guys, come on, we love you guys, you know that.
You guys are gonna knock it out of the park.
That's in less than 4 days. But in this business, you never get days off. So the boys gotta learn that work comes before play. So for Neil's 50th birthday, we're doing a 6-tier cake, and it's gonna be covered in beautiful sugar flowers. It's gonna have some magic tricks on it. So we're gonna ice the cake in gray fondant, but then we're gonna adorn it in jewel-colored flowers everywhere. Anna's gonna sculpt a rabbit, some magic cards, and these little crystals that we're gonna kind of like put all in the cake. Then we're gonna separate this cake with these metal rings to give it like a floating illusion. It's gonna be like a magic trick. Start with the flowers, all right? Let's go. For me, this is my kind of cake. I think they're gonna be wowed by when they see this. We're putting a lot of flowers on this cake. Certain people are gonna roll them out, certain people are gonna cut them, certain people are gonna shape them and mold them. This cake, we're doing gum paste flowers. Now, with gum paste, it gets hard. So you can get like a perfect flower the way you want it to bloom, but then if it gets hit, it cracks.
We talked about trying to incorporate an actual magic illusion into the cake. So our nod is a white rabbit where it looks like it's leaping in midair. So I've had to structure all the weight to flow through the breastbone and the 2 front feet.
Let's put that cake together again.
So what I'd like to do with that bottom tier then is have it fondanted, and then I'm gonna carve it out after it's been fondanted.
While the rest of the team is working on the flowers, I gotta get this cake started. Okay.
The gummy crystals are going to add a real feeling of light to the cake. So I'm carving away parts of the cake tier so that I can put both LED lights and my gummy crystals into it.
Wait a second. The 12 is supposed to be this tier, and the 14 is supposed to be that tier.
You told me to make the middle tier taller than the
I
rest.
know, but I get the way it would logically work, but carve this down. We're gonna lose the whole shape of our cake. We gotta pop this off. Usually you go from fat to skinny straight up, but because we're trying to like defy gravity, he didn't realize it. And he's stacking it out of order. And ain't got time for it. This cake is already in bad shape. Okay, Mauro, it's all you. Yep. Okay, Danny, let it go. So we're gonna take the fondant off the tiers and we're gonna recover them. I'm gonna switch the tiers and stack them so that they're in the order that I want them. And we're gonna get through this cake. I'm not the kind of guy to say, it's fine. I'm the kind of guy that says, no, I want to fix it. It's got to be perfect. I'm about perfection.
Say, it's gonna be like a look.
It's going to be perfect is what it's going to be. Today's the big day. We got to put the finishing touches of the flowers on, get it to the city, and get back for Junior's graduation party. Just another Saturday. This is beautiful. Everybody did an amazing job on this cake. Really, really good job.
All right, I'm gonna put some lights in this thing. The final bit of magic for this cake is that it's going to light up. With the LED lights underneath, these gummy crystals that are actually a traditional Japanese candy that get carved into geode-style crystals, and then they can be attached to the cake. They'll glow like they're lit from within. So I have some concerns about the truck because this thing wobbles a lot.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I mean, it's gonna wobble, but
Okay.
I mean, again,
You're braver than I am.
That one looks a little, the top.
it's gonna be okay, man. It's okay.
I hope so.
Everybody's concerned because of the rings, right? The rings is making this cake go whoa, 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 whoa. Go cut me a couple more of those 7.5s. There are a few dowels in this cake, but we need to put more on the top tier to keep it steady. Ready? Easy, 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 guys. So the dowels are gonna act as a support system, so when the cake wants to rock, it's gonna push down on the dowels on that side. It's gonna wanna go the other way, and there's gonna be dowels on that side. It's basically just how we structurally support a cake.
I feel like we always run into this problem of stability here. That top did not look stable when you picked it up.
Let's jump up there, Junior. Jump up on the table. Okay, look at me, easy. Last thing, and then we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna put all the sticks in, and we're gonna deliver it. Go on the other side, buddy. Hopefully this is enough to keep it stable. Well, let's hope when we take these out, the cake doesn't collapse.
I got you.
You're bending it a lot.
Okay? All right. Okay. Now we're gonna slide it, easy. Ready? Up, up, easy. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Okay, and then down. All right.
My God. Dad, that's not
slips.
Dad, in the truck.
Go ahead, dip it now.
Wait.
There's a lot of flowers in that way. Okay.
So this cake's really tall, and the supports on the one tier are just little things.
You know what? Give me some skewers. All right, this one we're gonna do here.
It's very wobbly, so I'm kind of scared to see if it'll make it all the way there.
I don't think it will make it.
It's very wobbly.
Not high, just enough for him to pull out. Okay, now down. Put it down.
No one turned on this fridge.
Put it on now. It's gonna get cold. Pull, pull, pull. Get the edge. Up, straight, straight, straight. Now down, down, down. Easy, low. We make it. Slide. Okay. This cake looks great. Now it's time to put the finishing touches on this cake.
You got that.
Need a couple more leaves. Another hydrangea bunch here.
Oh.
Hello!
My gosh! Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Wow, how did you get it to light up?
We got some lights behind the crystals. These are like little edible gems that we made.
Get
Like gummy
out.
bears.
And this is all edible?
All edible. All the flowers
Oh my-
are all,
this is-
all made out
This
of
is
gum
a
paste.
work of art. And the rabbit,
Uh-huh.
the king and the ace.
It's Neil's face in there. He's the king.
He is the king. This is extraordinary. I mean, they look so real.
Is that cool, right?
It is absolutely magical.
We wanted to have it that illusion effect. Because I didn't want to do like too hokey pokey magic.
Yeah.
And you said big, right? What do you think?
Yeah, it's taller than me. I am just in awe. It is incredible. He's gonna go crazy.
I can't wait till he sees it.
You guys are magicians and artists beyond belief.
Anything for you, my brother.
Dude, this is incredible.
Hey!
Oh my God! Thank you for coming. It's so
Such
good
a
to see
pleasure
you.
to see
How
you.
many years have it been? Like 24 years now.
And
24 years, and I was
that's
strolling through, saw your gorgeous cakes in the window, and I
Came
was like,
in.
maybe this guy can help me, and you did.
And that was the start of it. And then after that, I mean, we did so many beautiful spreads and so many
Unbelievable.
amazing cakes.
Should we sit
Please,
down?
Yeah, let's sit down.
So I think, as I told you, I now run a brand called House Beautiful. So every year we do this amazing project called Whole Home. It's a designer showcase. And I was just like, I bet Buddy can do something incredible with this in cake form.
Well, show me.
You
Let
wanna
me see. Let me see some good.
The house is 13,000 square feet plus. It's huge, and it's right outside of Chicago. And so you can see these really beautiful exteriors, all this gorgeous ivy, incredible brickwork.
Brickwork. Look at the brickwork.
Isn't that
Phenomenal.
amazing?
Yeah.
Look at all of
The
these
little details,
Extraordinary woodwork here on the insides.
Love the fireplace.
And this one is like a
Over
show-stopping.
the top. So Joanna wants us to build a cake inspired by this house in Chicago that her designer's been working on. You know, a cake like this is pretty cool because you got so many different textures and details. We're really gonna try to bring in architecture, design, and showcase it in sugar.
We want to throw a party to sort of celebrate the launch of it. This is a big deal. There's going to be a lot of big executives there. The president of the company is going to be there. We're going to have advertisers and sponsors. So, like, if you can bring your A game,
I will make you a showstopper.
Even though the house in Chicago, they're having a really big party here in New York, and they're having all kinds of sponsors and all kinds of big people. So this cake's got to be the real deal. Plus, it's one of the last cakes I get to do with Danny. So I got to savor this one.
so good to see
Such
you.
a pleasure. I will
can't
make a great
believe it.
cake,
I'm
okay?
so excited. Thank you
My
so
pleasure.
much, buddy. I'll
Bye,
see you
Joanna.
soon.
Take care.
For this House Beautiful cake, I'm gonna take the pictures that Joanna sent us and take inspiration from them and take decor from the rooms and actually put them onto layers and a replica of the house. It's gonna be pretty cool.
So it's like bringing the inside of the cake outside.
Bam.
Bringing the inside of the house to the outside textures of the tiers.
Yeah.
We'll inspire from the interiors, pick our favorite tiers, and go from there. Sitting on a pedestal, we're going to have 6 tiers, starting with a cake tier that's inspired by the House Beautiful home. And then we're gonna cover with red modeling chocolate, vines and grass made out of royal icing. On top of that, we're gonna add 4 more cake tiers, each highlighting a wallpaper or material that's used inside the home. And lastly, we're gonna top this thing off with a gold crown and flowers inspired by the pop of color and elegance showcased within the house. And with a cake like this, it's all about the details, and that's what's gonna make this thing shine. Morning, everyone. How we feeling? Okay, Anna, why don't you start doing the finishing details on this?
I have to make the gold accent thing for that.
You make the gold accent thing for the top tier. Anna, you start the details on this, and then we'll all get together and we'll finish it up. The House Beautiful cake is coming along, but it's got a lot of tiers and a lot of details, so we gotta really keep moving to keep this thing on schedule.
The guys did an amazing job putting in all the big parts of it and doing the roof. So what I have to do now is trim up the windows, put edging on, do doors, all of the things that'll really make it look identifiable, hopefully, as the house that we're working from.
So I'm working on the little crown. I believe it's from like a chandelier for the top tier, just to give it a little bit more zhuzh. With this House Beautiful cake, you know, Buddy's really letting us kind of flex our creative muscles, if you will, and have all the creative freedom in the world. So I'm gonna cover these skewers in gold, and then once it's all stacked, we could just add it to the front of the marble tier.
So the house has got some beautiful landscaping and greenery, so we want to kind of replicate that with gum paste. I want to blow Joanna away with this cake, and no detail is too small. How we doing, Mar? Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh, look at the beautiful house. I like it. I like it.
You know, Buddy walked into the room and he really loves the cake. I gotta add some more stuff to it, but so far, so good.
Okay.
Oh my God. The stacking process always makes everybody nervous, especially me. My buddy's not worried, so we're all good.
Hello. It's good. I'll do the ivy, you do the grass, okay? This is where all the hard work comes in. The details is what's gonna blow Joanna away. To match the ivy climbing up the cake, I'm gonna use royal icing in a little bag, and I'm gonna pipe each leaf individually. Jess, is this the smallest tip?
Yes.
You know what I could do if you give
You want
me
a plain tip?
If you give me a cornet, I can make my own
Okay.
leaf tip. In one of the rooms in the whole house, there's some gorgeous floral wallpaper and curtains full of blue and white gardenias. Anna's amazing at painting, so I asked her to paint some flowers to kind of replicate the curtains on the cake. To do the landscaping, I'm gonna make some bushes out of modeling chocolate. And to like really give it a little extra pop, I'm gonna put some sugar flowers just to like bring some color in. Anna's adding the flower panels to the blue tier, and we're also adding LED lights behind the windows to illuminate the house. I love it. It just brings in the interior of the house, but in such a beautiful way on like all the tiers. I like the splash of color that the flowers just bring to pop it, to like kind of tie it together.
The tile tier is the best part. That's really gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the tile tier.
It's really stunning and the colors are perfect.
We got the cake here in one piece. I hope Joanna's gonna enjoy it. I think she will. It's a great cake.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jo Saltz, the editorial director of House Beautiful. I'm so happy to have you all here today. We are gathered here because we are celebrating the launch of our 2023 whole home. Now listen, we all know this house is gorgeous on the outside, but it's also what's on the inside that matters when it comes to design. And so of course I had to call my dear, dear friend, Buddy Valastro, to make this home out of cake. Oh my God.
Hello. A little more, okay. Right there.
Oh my God.
One, how are you?
So
good to see you.
I mean, I told them you were gonna blow minds, but I can't even believe this.
She seems to like it, and I gotta tell you, it just makes me so happy when you make a cake for someone who just did so much for you. It's like a little way for me to thank her. Listen, just such an honor to be here for you guys at House Beautiful. I really inspired from the details inside the house and really tried to capture it. So we did something a little different from inside out. You know, some of the painted panels, some of the textures that look like wallpaper, or marbling on top. And of course, we had to put the magnificent house
Down to the ivy.
Down to the ivy
there. The cake is phenomenal. Everybody absolutely was blown away. But he took all of that amazing inspiration from the home and was able to translate it into some extraordinary cake that we've never seen before.
I always looked at magazines with my dad, and I always wanted to have our cakes in magazines. It all started from the magazines for me. So Hearst has got a special place in my heart because it really started my career for me. And it started with me and Joanna, so.
Let's give him a big round. I mean, this is absolutely insane. And I have to tell you, I thought the craftsmanship of the house was great. And here I am looking at this made out of sugar, and you put it to shame. So thank you so much, buddy. And everybody, we gotta eat.
Yeah.